Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the recent comments and subscriptions. I have realized that most of my views come from non-subscribers. If you are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please do. Also click on the notification bell down below so that you get notified every time I post. On this video, I will be talking to you guys through this makeup look that you just saw on the previous click. I will be mentioning most of the products that I used and also mention why I chose to use them. So please do stay. I hope you do like this video, and I also hope that you also share to your social platforms. Okay, for starters, I used the Smashbox Hydrating Primer. I feel like there's no use in me telling you more about this primer because you will not find Smashbox anywhere in the country, mainly because it has exited the country. Now, you do get different kinds of primers. It depends on the look that you're going for. It also depends on your skin type, right? So you do have your moisturizing primer, you do have your mattifying primer, you also have your illuminating primer, and you also have your primer for your pores. And most of the time you will find that it is a gel based primer. So for those who do not know why you need to use a primer, it is what you put before the foundation, that is your base, so that it gives you a smooth canvas to work on. It can also make your makeup last longer. It also protects your skin from reacting from the makeup, because as we all know, all foundation may cause your skin to react. I do feel like I am detecting, and excuse my singing, I have no idea why I speak like that on my YouTube videos. But anyway, the first thing I did was to swatch different shades of foundation. I was just trying to find the perfect foundation color according to her undertone. Now her undertone clearly tells us that it is yellow, and I think I went with the second color, which was the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I will try and insert the color or shade of the foundation on the descriptions bar down below. And yeah, I was using that mainly because her skin is imperfect. It has marks, it has pigmentations, and I was just trying to find, something that will cover everything up and really give her that skin like finish, and also give her a very smooth coverage. And then the next thing I am doing is I am using a concealer to conceal, to close actually the dark marks or the dark areas on her face. And as you may have noticed that she has quite dark under eyes, so what a concealer does is that it covers any imperfections of the skin, such as blemishes and marks. And the one that I'm using here is the LA Girl concealer. If I remember correctly, it is the Cool 10. And in the next clip you will see that I go in with the second coat of concealer, and I used a slightly lighter concealer. So with concealers, when you're highlighting, the trick is to go with a shade that is 2 or 3 times lighter than your foundation. If you really want to go light on your under eyes, then you would buy a very light concealer if you are a dark skinned toned lady or guy. Yeah, so the second concealer I went in with is the LA Girl. I love LA Girl. It is very affordable, it does the job, it is full coverage, and it is easy to blend. It does not cake, you know, it's just the best. I think I used medium beige. I used medium beige to do her under eyes, the bridge of her nose, and also the forehead.
You take advantage. How do I manage dealing with all of your problems? You'll never get it. Not to be timid. Don't really know how to stop it. Do you want something, or is it nothing? Don't really know what to call it. Don't have a title, stuck in a cycle, running out all of my options. I think I should be yours. Wouldn't that be great? I gotta say, I mean, baby, I'm insecure. Don't wanna wait, show me the way to your heart, the way to your heart, the way to your heart, the way to your heart. You don't like questions, boy, that's so selfish, adding to all of my problems. You just don't get it, coming in second, ain't really something.
The third step, according to this video, I am setting wherever I used the concealer, which is the under eyes, the bridge of the nose, and also the forehead, because you want to prevent your concealer from creasing, especially if it is very hot outside, and also if you do want your concealer to last the whole day, you need to set your concealer. So I'm using the Revelation banana powder in the shade Banana Deep. It's not really a translucent powder. It does give a little bit of color on your concealer, or wherever you set it, right? It just gives a little bit of yellow undertone. So the reason you set your concealer, I did mention, is to prevent your concealer from creasing and also make your foundation last longer. So I am baking. As you can see, I am leaving the powder on the under eyes, on the bridge of her nose, and also on the forehead. And I am okay. So the reason for baking is basically using a setting powder over the areas that you have highlighted. You need to allow a few minutes for it to bake or settle on your face. So I'm gonna let it stay there for quite a long time until I finish doing my eyeshadows. So the next step I am doing is using a contour palette to contour sides of her face. We normally do like around your hairline. We also do on your jawline, and we also do it on your I don't know what to call it, it's just beneath your cheekbone right there. And you are also allowed to also do your nose to to make it look smaller, right? And the reason why we contour is, okay, contouring is using a product several shades darker than your complexion to define areas of your face. Typically matte. For me, I like matte. Others use liquid, which is your normal concealer, just that in a way darker shade than you would use to highlight your face. So the product is used below or on the cheekbones, on the nose, forehead, and on your jawline.
All of my options. think I should be yours. Wouldn't that be great? I gotta say, I mean, maybe I'm insecure. Don't wanna wait, show me the way to you. The way to you. The way to you. The way to you. You take advantage. How do I manage dealing with all of your problems? You'll never get it, not to be timid. Don't really know how to stop it. Do you want something, or is it nothing? Don't really know what to call it. Don't have a title, stuck in a cycle, running out all of my options. I think I should be yours. Wouldn't that be great? I gotta say, I mean, baby, I'm insecure. Don't wanna wait, show me the way to you. The way to you. The way to you. The way to you. You don't like questions, boy, that's so selfish. Adding to all of my problems. You just don't get it, coming in second ain't really something I'm proud of. Do you want something, or is it nothing? Don't really know what to call it. Don't have a title, stuck in a cycle, running out all of my options. I think I should be yours. Wouldn't that be great? I gotta say, I mean, maybe I'm insecure. Don't wanna wait, show me the way to you. The way to you. The way to you. The way to you. You take advantage. How do I manage dealing with all of your problems? You'll never get it, not to be timid. Don't really know how to stop it. Do you want something, or is it nothing? Don't really know what to call it. Don't have a title, stuck in a cycle, running out all of my options. I think I should be yours. Wouldn't that be great? I gotta say, I mean, baby.
The reason why we use contouring or contour is actually to sculpt and add dimension to the face. I'm sure you have noticed by now that I really take my time to blend all my products because I want like a smooth finish and I want to avoid patches. So the trick is to always blend. Like I really take time with blending. And then the next step according to this video is reverse contouring. So I'm just trying to emphasize the contouring on her cheekbone so that she looks way smaller than she actually is. And I'm also gonna go in to the nose and also do the same thing to make the nose look smaller. I'm just emphasizing everything. I'm just highlighting everything. Everything, I mean your jawline and the nose.
Maybe I'm insecure. Don't wanna wait. Show me the way to you. The way to you. The way to you. The way to you. You take advantage. How do I manage dealing with all of your problems? You'll never get it, not to be timid. Don't really know how to stop it. Do you want something, or is it nothing? Don't really know what to call it. Don't have a title, stuck in a cycle, running out all of my options. I think I should be yours. Wouldn't that be great? I got.
The next step is to do your brows. I am using a dark brown brow pencil. Sesekelile ma brow pencil lamnyama, please. We use a brow pencil le brown manje. So I am using this brow pencil. Lip brow pencil, if you look closely, is the makulini. And normally also use the brow pomade from Essence. I think it's around 90 rands, less than 100 rands. It works wonders, and it allows you to actually draw the lines, like the hair of your brows. It makes everything simpler. But on this video, I'm currently using a pencil. Yes, the Makuleni, it is basically 5 rands. And later on in the video, you're gonna see that after defining my brows with a lighter concealer. So at the beginning of the brow, I use a concealer close to her skin tone. There is absolutely no reason for you to use a lighter concealer or the concealer that you used to highlight your face. It's just going to make everything look odd. So that concealer that you used to highlight your face, you're going to use it at the arc of your brow to enhance or define the brow line. Later on along this video, you're gonna notice that I'm gonna drag every shade of concealer down to the eyelid, and then I'm just gonna blend it out. And I normally use like a very light concealer on the lid so that it helps your eyeshadows to pop, to have more pigment, and to also stay in place. And after blending out the concealers, I'm going to use the very same baking powder I used to set my concealers on the under eye to also set my brows, because this pencil I am currently using in an oil, it's oily. And if you were to go outside on a very hot day, your brows will be shining. Like, it's going to be so oily, it's going to be embarrassing.
In a cycle, running out all of my options. I think I should be yours. Wouldn't that be great? I gotta say, I mean, baby, I'm insecure. Don't wanna wait. Show me the way to you. The way to you. The way to you. The way selfish, adding to all of my problems. You just don't get it, coming in second ain't really something I'm proud of. Do you want something, or is it nothing? Don't really know what to call it. Don't have a title, stuck in a cycle, running out all of my options. I think I should be yours. Wouldn't that be great? I gotta say, I mean, maybe I'm insecure. Don't wanna wait, show me the way to you. The way to you. The way to you. The way to you. You take advantage, how do I manage dealing with all of your problems? You'll never get it, not to be timid, don't really know how to stop it. Do you want something, or is it nothing? Don't really know what to call it. Don't have a title, stuck in a cycle, running out all of.
Ngiyabona ukuthi some of the products I am not mentioning them. Do not worry, they're gonna be in the description bar below. The next product I am using is a eyeshadow base, which is white. It is white because ngifuna all my eyeshadows to pop, to stay in place. That is mainly the reason why we use the eyeshadow base. Sometimes you may find that I use a eyeshadow primer. It also serves the very same purpose. It just makes your eyeshadow pop and to be more pigmented, as you can see. Sometimes it doesn't really matter on the kind of palette you have, because you know what, some other palettes are dura for no reason, only to find this agana pigment. So you buying a base, a eyeshadow base, is gonna help.
Call it. Don't have a title, stuck in a cycle, running out all of my options. I think I should be yours. Wouldn't that be great? I gotta say, I mean, maybe I'm insecure. Don't wanna wait, show me the way to you. The way to you. The way to you. The way to you. You take advantage, how do I manage?
I am trying as much as I can to blend out the first eyeshadow I used, and I went in with a yellow eyeshadow to blend out the first one. The eyeshadow palette that I used is also a Smashbox palette. It is very important that you blend and blend. It may take time, but then it's really worth it. It makes your eyeshadows look seamless, because if you do not blend it, it makes a line like gooby. I am using this beautiful blush palette that I got from this lady from Kempton Park. It is the same place where I got the my contour palette. I am enjoying this blush palette because it has different shades and I get to use it for my dark, medium and light skinned girlies. I am now setting my face, her face, with the Maybelline setting spray. It is in the purple container. So the reason why you set your face is to make your makeup last longer, and after all those foundation and powder and concealer on your face, you may feel like your skin is tight, so it's gonna relieve that. It's gonna be refreshing on your face. The next thing I am doing now is to use a brown liner. It is the same pencil I used for the brows. I am just defining the lips. I find that if you do not use a liner and you just go straight to your lipstick, it's gonna look odd.
You take advantage. How do I manage dealing with all of your problems?
A quick disclaimer, I am not a certified makeup artist. I am a self-taught makeup artist. Everything that you see here or hear is from my experiences and from what I've learned from YouTube. With lashes, it doesn't really matter which lash you use, as long as they're written 3D upwards. If you use anything less than that, they're gonna look funny. For highlight, I use the MAC highlighter, and I used a black liquid eyeliner to hide that line in between your fake and real eyelash. Thank you so much for watching.